families and students. Today is Monday, April 20th, 2020.
Today is day 16, folks, of LBE at home.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Ready? Salute.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated.
All right, we have a lot of birthdays because we're a little bit behind.
We are. We hope everyone's doing well, and what we're going to do is we're going to try and catch up.
Okay, so we're going to catch up first with staff birthdays. So we had Miss Yassine. She had a birthday on April 8th, so happy birthday to you. And we had Mrs. Vargas. She's not with us anymore, but once a tiger, always
a tiger.
So happy birthday to Mrs. Vargas on April 11th.
Yeah, we hope that you had a wonderful birthday.
Okay, and student birthdays. We'll just kind of rotate through here.
All right, on April 1st, we had Jimena Maciel Reyes.
On April 2nd, we had Samantha St. Ange.
April 3rd, Jayla Marilis and Denise Rivas.
April 5th, Isaac Garcia and Javier Jesus Montoya.
April 7th, Gloria Gonzalez Ramirez, Giselle Jimenez.
And April 9th, Michael Hernandez.
April 10th, Aiden Benuelos Galvan, Sofia Ravalero Gonzalez, and Jaslyn Tiscarino.
April 11th is Jason Heredia.
Hey, April 12th, Jordan Irwin, happy birthday to you, Mia Nunes, and Gabriel Roman Orozco.
April 13th, Alonso de Santiago.
April 15th, Eric Cortez Hernandez, Rosemary Harris Jimenez, and Aranza Padilla.
And April 16th, Hannah Yassine.
April 17th, Jeremiah Leal, Gabriel Morfine Antunes, Olivia Rosas.
April 18th, Julissa Gamez.
And April 19th, Claire Austin.
And today, April 20th, JD Rivera Soto. So happy birthday to all of you, to our students and our staff.
Oh, Mrs. Leonard, when I was reading those names, I was picturing all their faces.
I know.
I miss everyone.
Yes.
I know you miss everyone. Yes. Hopefully you're staying connected with us.
All right. Other announcements?
As we're talking about staying connected, boys and girls and parents and families, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you'll get notifications and alerts if we ever drop a new video or happen to go live in the future. So something to consider now.
Okay, and letters are going to be going out about our CASP awards. So I know this is something that students really look forward to. So every year we do a medaling ceremony, and we give out our certificates and medals for students that have progressed on the CASP assessment.
Absolutely.
So we don't get to do that assembly this year, but we're going to do it virtually.
We are, because students worked very hard. Tigers worked very hard. This is a time of year that parents look forward to, families look forward to, students look forward to. So we're going to do our best to make sure that we can still make this happen. So,
and our students are still going to get their certificates, and they're still going to get their medals.
Yeah.
We're just going to do it in a different way.
Yes, absolutely. So. And we did some experimentation. If you are a subscriber to our YouTube channel, you might have seen a test in progress thumbnail come up. That's because we were trying out our technology today to see how that would work. So the testing assembly will be on Friday, April 24th. You will receive a letter in the mail if your child is going to be receiving an award. So look for that. If you don't receive a letter in the mail, then that means your child is not receiving an award, but you are more than welcome to tune in anyways and watch and celebrate the goodness of other Tiger Scholars.
Yeah, and then we'll be letting parents know how they can get their medals and their certificates.
Absolutely.
After that.
More information will be coming throughout the week.
All right, our character trait of the month. I thought this was a perfect character trait for April. Obedience.
Obedience. What does that mean?
Obedience is about doing what you're supposed to do and following rules.
Okay.
And having a good attitude about it. And I know right now it's kind of a challenging time.
It is. It is a challenge for everybody.
Yeah, there's some restrictions that have been put on people. Shelter in place, so stay home, right? I know there's some new restrictions about wearing face masks in public, and only like one family member being able to go to the store at a time.
That's tough.
So
especially when you can't leave.
Yeah.
You know.
So we're just going to do our best to be obedient, so we can flatten the curve.
Right. Follow those rules.
Yeah.
Fantastic. All right.
All right, our story for the day. What do we have?
We have Gilbert Goldfish Wants a Pet. And this was written by Kelly DePucchio, illustrated by Bob Shea.
All right, Gilbert Goldfish wants a pet.
To any outsider, Gilbert had everything a goldfish could ever want. No big deal.
A magnificent stone castle, a treasure chest full of gold, and a feast of tasty flakes that fell from the sky just in time for breakfast each day.
But the one thing Gilbert did not have was the very thing he most desperately wanted: a pet.
Sometimes he imagined his pet would be small, sometimes big.
Sometimes really big.
Sometimes Gilbert imagined his pet would have fur, or feathers, or floppy ears.
But every day and always, Gilbert imagined what it would be like to have a pet to care for and love.
Then one day, Gilbert woke up to find a dog barking at him. Bark, bark, bark. You could probably bark better than I can.
Gilbert blinked his eyes to make sure he wasn't dreaming. The dog wagged his tail and licked the bowl. Uh-oh. That could be life-threatening.
Gilbert swam around and around in happy circles.
The dog ran around and around in happy circles too. A pet! Gilbert glubbed. I have a pet!
The dog barked and barked and barked some more.
Uh-oh.
Are you going to bark?
Bark, 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 bark.
Gilbert never dreamed his pet would be so noisy.
Or so thirsty. A week passed. A very tired Gilbert woke up and the barky bark was gone. The castle was quiet again. Gilbert was just a teensy bit relieved.
A few days later, Gilbert noticed a small gray mouse peeking at him through the glass. Gilbert's little fishy heart went pitter-patter swish. The mouse licked her paws and sniffed the bowl.
Gilbert swam around and around in happy circles. The mouse, who thought Gilbert was a large chunk of cheddar cheese, ran around in circles too. A pet! Gilbert glubbed happily. I have a quiet pet. Oh, mice.
The mouse sniffed and sniffed and sniffed some more.
And when the hungry mouse determined that Gilbert was not, in fact, a block of cheese, she ran away, and she never came back. Gilbert's little fishy heart went pitter, patter, plop.
More time passed, and Gilbert had just about given up on his dream when a fly landed on the rim of his bowl. Well, hello there, little fellow, Gilbert called out cheerfully.
The startled fly buzzed around in circles. Zzz. Gilbert jumped up, and the wide-eyed fly was there to greet him in midair. Uh-oh. Do goldfish eat flies? I know they eat flakes.
A pet, Gilbert glubbed. I have a quiet, friendly...
Thwack! Oh, my. Poor fly. And poor Gilbert. He cried enough tears to fill a 10-gallon aquarium.
His bowl was overflowing.
Poor Gilbert.
In the morning, Gilbert opened his eyes. Somebody was watching him. Gilbert gulped.
Uh-oh.
Somebody flicked its long tail and wiry whiskers.
Tigers, can you make a prediction? What kind of pet? Gilbert cautiously swam around and around in circles. Somebody followed.
Gilbert jumped. Somebody jumped too. Gilbert thought, eyeing the curious new creature before him.
Not too loud, not too rude, and not too squished. A pet, Gilbert glubbed. I have the perfect pet.
You look kind of hungry, Gilbert said. Would you like to join me for breakfast?
The creature moved in closer and closer, and then it took a big bite. Crump.
Of a delicious green flake.
Ah.
The pink ones are really good too, Gilbert said with a smile.
Would you like me to show you around the castle? Totally not the cat you thought.
Nope. Now Gilbert really does have everything a goldfish could ever want, including a pet, Fluffy. I thought it was a cat.
I thought it was a cat too, but it was a catfish.
Yes.
I like what that author did there.
Me
Thank
too.
you for reading with me.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Our joke from Friday.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Why did the kid bring a ladder to school?
Because he wanted to go to high school.
We're not going to high school yet.
Not yet.
All right. Our joke for today came from Diego Solorio in Mrs. Abner's class. Thank you for submitting this joke. What do bees use to comb their hair? What do bees use to comb their hair?
If you think you know the answer, find a person in your home, give them your best guess, talk about it. Maybe you'll know the correct answer. Tune in tomorrow and see if you're correct.
Don't forget, LBE Tigers are
Present at home, always respectful, willing to work, and stay safe. Bye-bye.